Hello and welcome back to the Unboxers, and today we have for you a new figure from the Marvel Legends series, Secret Wars.
So exciting! So this is part of this is Iron Man from the new Secret Wars line. This is like a for the older viewers. This is like a redo of the Secret Wars figures that came out. I want to say they were in the 80s, maybe.
80s.
But I remember because everybody had this little blaster, and then everybody came with the shield with the lenticular.
Lenticular. We didn't even know that word back then.
Yeah. But yeah, so these are like the updated versions, you know, with the same like Marvel Legends details and articulation. But
so this is a comic book version character.
So this is in, I guess probably maybe two things. It's partially because the comic book series
turned 40.
Was 40, and then of course, you know, there's a lot of hype right now because after Avengers Doomsday comes Avengers Secret Wars.
Oh, all right. So thanks for the update on the Marvel world.
Yes.
So let's go ahead and take a look at the back of the packaging. All right. So there we have a little bit of that about him. The Invincible.
Yes. The Invincible Iron Man helps the Avengers navigate the Beyonders' gladiatorial contest, all while harboring a secret about his identity.
Whoa, say gladiatorial.
Yes.
5 times real fast. So there's some of the other characters and some cool artwork there. Other characters in the Secret Wars line, it looks like.
Yes, so stay tuned. We have Captain America and Wolverine. Hopefully we will have the black suit Spider-Man. The cool thing about that is Secret Wars is where we first came and got the black. It was during Secret Wars that Spider-Man got the black suit. So. And then also Titania and the villain, the Beyonder.
So, and this tells you a little something that happens with the shield.
Yeah, so you can put you have the shield opens up and you can put the little card, you know, the card in there so you can get the.
I gotcha. I thought it already came like that, but yeah. Well, maybe
I don't know if this has.
Oh, I see.
One on there too. I'm not sure.
Maybe you can swap them out. Maybe that's what it's showing. All right, let's go ahead and get Iron Man out of this box and give you a much closer look. We'll be right back. All right, so there's Iron Man out of the package. So let's go ahead and take a look at all of the things that come with him. First of all, I'm going to start with this little piece right here, which is
like a smoke trail. You can see he's got one in his
on
his other.
So it can come off
like he just blasted with the repulsors, and now it's like this is like the residual.
Yeah, because lasers have smoke following them. Anyway, all right. Don't leave any comments. I know that lasers are. All right, so here we go. We have a gripping hand, a solid fist, it looks like, and then a
repulsor hand.
Yes. So I'm going to turn it over. There you go.
These two are the opposite of what he has on him.
Okay.
And then the gripping hand is just by itself so he can hold the
shield.
Blaster.
Of course. Oh, and the blaster.
Actually, the shield should clip onto his
for the
wrist.
blaster. All right, and then we have these, which also go into those. Do they go into his feet as well, or just the hands?
Put him in his feet as well to
translucent blue, and these come with usually come with Iron Man figures.
Yeah. And
then we have this blaster you're talking about right there.
Yeah.
Did you say all of the characters came with the same one?
I remember pretty much. If I remember correctly, they all came with them, even though like most of the characters didn't use. It was not a weapon that any of them carried. It was just kind of they included it with all of them.
And you get this free.
Yeah.
All right, and then some roller skates. Look at this.
Very dated.
There you go.
Version of Iron Man because he had roller skates.
Roller skates, but this looks like the little metal ones that you strap to your tennis shoes.
Yeah.
Poor Iron Man couldn't even get the roller rink brand ones. He's got the ones he got to strap to his boots. Man, that's good old days. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at. So he does come with. Oh, this one. Yeah, this is just a regular, but it shows you can swap it out. But it just.
I don't think there's a another picture on there.
No, it just has that. And then, and you mean on the other one as well?
You could put it on there just to, like hey, you've got the Secret Wars 40.
Yeah,
40th anniversary logo.
Or you can hide it on the. Well, I don't know if two of them would fit in there. I was going to say hide it on the back side, but it does open up right here. Is what he's talking about. Pops open just like the thing says. But let's take a look. You can see. Ooh, you see it when I do that? Ta-da! I think the camera's picking it up.
Yeah, so you can. Yeah, it's up and down.
Up and down.
Yeah, you can see. Iron Man.
Yeah, I guess. No,
Tony
sideways.
Stark.
If you do this,
Oh,
it's
okay.
like ta-da. It's like face, and yeah. Anyway, yeah, it does better up and down. That's how it's meant to. So very cool. All right, now that we've shown all of that for like 5 minutes, it's time to take a look at the figure itself. So let me slide these out of the way. So there you go. There you have. He's even got like yellow in these eyes, it looks like, or like they're lit up almost, right? Can you see that? And then, and it's very comic book version with the yellow, the red, and then he has the
arc reactor,
and then these, which are always just like on there, like C-3PO has one.
Yeah.
And you're always like, what is that thing? Anyway, it's probably like, this is my on-off button. But anyway, then he's got the hand that you can peg the smoke in for there. And then this one is the closed fist. You can see he's got some little circles here. This is where he keeps his ice cream man money.
Yes.
Just hidden in those. Are they actual weapons? Or are they discs that come off?
There's something in there, but I don't remember what it is.
Oh, okay. And then, wow, he's got very smooth articulation. And then his boots, which have the lines going all the way down. The grooves. He's got grooves too. On part of that, and there's the back of him. He's looking pretty cool. I'm just moving him a little bit, but his articulation is so smooth you don't hear anything.
Yeah.
It's pretty smooth.
Yeah, this is I mean this is probably the height of my comic collecting, but this is like definitely like the classic Iron Man look that I grew up with the widow's peak and like the bright
his Mickey Mouse
orange,
hairdo.
I mean the bright red and yellow and these little discs on the side and everything.
All right, you can show off his articulation.
Okay, so let's take a look. He's going to have a point at the base of the head so he can look from side to side. You can see he also has the secondary piece underneath, which will allow him to look down or look up. So if he's in flight, he's still looking forward. He has articulation at the shoulders, so that it will rotate and extend. He has the bicep swivel, the double elbows, and then the dual wrists, so they will rotate and then bend to give you added range of motion in the wrists. He has 2 points in the torso, one at the waist, which will allow him to pivot from side to side, and then the ab crunch, which will allow him to crunch forward or rear back, which will get some cool flying poses. He has articulation at the hips, and they will go side to side and front to back. He has the thigh swivel, the double knees, the mid calf or top of the boot articulation, and then the ankles will pivot and roll to help him stay flat-footed when you're posing him, so you can get those cool Iron Man poses. So very cool. Love to add this classic Secret Wars look of Iron Man to our Marvel Legends collection.
All right, so there's one last look at
the Secret Wars Iron Man.
Thank you so much for watching. As always, come back and see us, like, subscribe, and we will see you next time.